Everyone, Christian here, and I seem to have found a place that was not spared by Irma, and that's my friend's garden here. It's just south of Venice, and it is not completely destroyed, but it is pretty badly. It's pretty bad. See those palmettos there? A eucalyptus came through on the other side here, fell through, hit the house. Oh, you can see the house is actually bent there. I mean the roofing and everything. And there's a lot of these areas where we took some plants out, and you know the palms are looking mostly okay, but the palmetto, you can see there's new growth coming out. And there's another eucalyptus that fell down here that, hold on, let me talk to my friend here, I'll be right back. And we were back here, we got a backhoe cleaning up the other eucalyptus, which it kind of exposes the palms. This is a garden with many different varieties of plants in it, but the palms are mostly still here, and it's going to be a beautiful garden once again. It's just going to take a little while. We have a big dactylifera, and we have Phoenix dactylifera, Livistona cerebus. I believe I did one of those. I haven't done a few videos here, so you know, there's some other opportunities to do some videos. Hopefully some of these palms are going to be in good shape. Now, a lot of these palms look fine. Some of them look pretty ragged, mostly due to whether something fell on them or not. And a lot of these Caribbean palms look like nothing happened to them at all. These copernices over here look like they have no damage. And that one there, although that's not native to the Caribbean, the royal looks fine. So why don't I go ahead and pause it here and talk to my friend. So we're back here, and it's kind of a mess. They're trying to get things out because FEMA, there's a special FEMA pickup that's taking pretty much anything, and we could walk back down. The neighbor's yard is fully exposed. That's kind of like a sixplex. I don't know what you call that, but we can go here. We got some pygmy dates that look fine. There's a bottle palm, Hyphorbium legenicalis, Livistona decor, I believe. Looks like it was affected by some of the falling debris. So, okay, so this will be an official video for, if needed, to submit to FEMA for the damage. But we have a mule palm that looks fine, but there's also, let's see, let's go over and look in some of the Caribbean areas here. Now this is a cycad. This is from Uganda, and it's in bad shape, although it's probably going to be okay. I don't know if you guys can see that with the glare. Unfortunately, this is the wrong time of day to be doing this, but smaller cycads did fine. This mule looks like it did okay. There's actually a lot of seed on it. That's interesting. I wonder what... See the red seed there on the mule is a sign of it being pollinated. So, how's it going? And this sable here, something fell on it because its crown is collapsed. It is not good. This Copernica Falens is decided to go to another destination. Not sure if that's... Looks okay. The leaves are a little bit floppy, which is a sign of some distress, but this Encephalardos gratis is definitely leaning. We have a couple other sables here. We got sable meridema. Actually, that's the meridema. Wow, this looks like something. Looks like lightning struck that. I don't know what else would have done that to a sable like that. That's bad. That's really bad. Wow, the crown is totally leaning over like that. I don't know if anything hit there. Got some amorphophallus. It's leaned over, but that's not a big deal. Those will recover. What else do we have here? Sable Mauritiiformis looks like it's come through all right. Some more Copernicias, other sables that are doing okay. Variegated bamboo getting burnt up now that it has no shade. That's a big deal. Once you lose a lot of the shade of or canopy from the fallen trees, this eucalyptus is huge. You can see how big that trunk is. That backhoe won't be able to move that. That's what we need a bigger vehicle for that. He's having a problem with it right now. Carport is down, I guess. I don't know, it looks like it, but I don't know if that's part of the carport. So let's go in the backyard and take a look. Mike, I'm just going to take a walk in the back. So we got 3 teddy bears fared through okay. And my tripod's kind of bent, but I hope hope the angle of this picture is okay. I believe it is. So we got Vici, as you can see that part of the crowns broke off. Now that's typical. They do experience cyclones in their native habitat in Fiji. I believe cyclones go through Fiji. A lot of the low growing stuff is okay. I mean, they don't really, the wind doesn't really affect them down that low. It's up high that can, really start getting a kind of a leveraged effect on the wind there. So we have, let's see, a Hyphene up there is okay. I don't remember that pipe being there. So some of the Cocoa Thranax and Thranax look like they almost didn't go through anything. These look like they went through something, but geez, God, there's so much missing from here. I don't know if you remember if you look at some earlier vlogs, you can see just how full this garden was, and it's pretty amazing how much that can change over time. Let's see what else is here that needs to go, or is going, or is gone, or died. This Chambronia, here we go. Beautiful new leaf on a Chambronia macrocarpa. Let's take a look at that. Kind of a silver lining here. Probably was redder at one point, but if you look right here, that's a new leaf on a flamethrower palm right there. Chambronia macrocarpa. Fully emerged. I believe I gave that to him about 10 or 11 years ago. I think that's the one I gave to him. Yeah, he has 2 of them. One of them is dead now because of the hurricane, but let's see what else is going. Let's see, we have, that is definitely a liability right there. I did not see that. I would, well, and it's not like it's not breezy out. It's definitely a little bit rough looking. These Syagrus did okay. Glaucescens and Picrophylla. This tree came down. Is that thing flushing? I think I was going to see a nice cycad flush. This thing is beautiful. These are all flushing there. Usually they do that when they're stressed out. This is Encephalartos paucidentatus. This is a beautiful South African plant. Looks like a palm. And like I said, we're going to go over cycads in a little while when I get a little more opportunity. But you can see the royals here. You can see the north side of the royal crown is kind of just gone, north and west on some of these. And that king palm, or Conthophoenix tuckeri, is looking good. And that's pretty typical. They can handle some wind because they are from Australia and they do experience cyclones. This Livistone rigida is doing okay. And then some volunteer queens. So the Borassus is tipped over. That's not good. Those things don't like to be disturbed at all. Wow, it's just amazing. This is a mess. It could be a lot worse. It could have fallen on the house. Oh wow, that's just not good. So that's Alligoptera caudescens. That one branch is there's 2 of them. Sorry, 2 branched fronds, or 3, 4 of them. So, something fell here. You can see where the went across like this. Wow. So these Livistonas are doing okay. There's Morillii and Chinensis. And we've got all the palmettos are fine, and they will be. Well, palmettos can take an insane amount of wind. Talk about a plant that is impossible to kill. That's Chambronia. There's the other one. Tree fell right on that, so there's some damage there. Looks like the soffit, and I think that's the right terminology. Siding. The roof is slightly damaged, and there's just holes everywhere. Wow, they did not fill in those holes. I'll explain that to you guys at one point, but there were some plants there, and now there's not. So, wow. This is pretty bad. All right, well, I'll leave that there, and that's gonna be the extent of this damage here. And yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Actually, I'll walk over there right now and take a look at that. So the stone is okay. So that carport, okay, so that actually, it looks like it, not sure what happened here. I thought this thing didn't extend that far, but I guess this just kind of fell off. So there's that. So that's the extent of the damage here. So I will leave you guys there and see y'all next time.